Okay, especially jelly remain 1 notch down, full saturation, because we're only 1 notch down, because it's brighter when we're only 1 notch down, so I need more colour, I think. Anyway, that's the theory I'm working on. I don't know if you can see this, how close I can go in without getting a shadow, but we are basically in this little car parking zone here, and someone's parked on this side there, and this road bends round there. I came back from the Black Oryx site, which we found over there, and I totally missed this, and also over here, which is down at the end of this thing. If you put one in front of the other, but I've done two things, and I'm going to do this on the screen in more detail, I think, as a prenuptial. But I think I'm just going to walk around here very quickly to the head of this sort of bend here, and see if we can actually see this sort of what looks like a coral fern swamp. And then if we don't get any joy, or we can't find an easy way in, I might go and look at these ones, which seem to be at the end of this run here, and they sort of run down to this thing here. So, and this one here looks a little bit bigger than you actually think it is there, but I think I need to get my hat because it's getting pretty sunny on the back of my neck there. Yeah, it's definitely clobber day, and I've even got my glasses on, which I might want to put in my pocket. Yeah, and it started off badly. I had my battery on charge, but my son wouldn't get out of the bloody shower fast enough, and I forgot all about taking it out of the charger, because I was thinking, oh, if he stays in the shower a little bit longer, I'll get a little bit more charge on the battery. So I've only got the one battery today, but it should be fully charged, so hopefully. And I've only got the one card. I didn't buy another one. I thought, oh, what the heck, you know, if I buy another card, you know, nothing will come of this thing. So yeah. Anyway, let's just go. Well, let's get a colour check first of all on the ground, and yeah, well, that looks pretty reasonable in the monitor. That's sort of like a magenta purple on the stripes there. So maybe some of the work is paying off, I don't know. Oh, hang on, let's just take a quick squeeze. Now, you wouldn't have even thought to take a look down here thinking, oh, there'll be anything down there, you know? Yeah. We just think it's just an abrupt fall off, and that's it. So now I think if I study the map closely, there may have even been something on this side as well, you know, just a little patch. For some reason I've got in my head that I should be also looking on this side for a little small patch. I don't know why that is. That's from when I was looking, when I first got back from the Black Oryx site. I sort of somehow, I think I did spot something else on this side as well, which you wouldn't even expect or think of. But anyway, the idea was to come around this bend before the house, just to get round. And to, you know, have a bit of a squiz. And I'm just checking I am on zoom, and I am on stabilizer, you know, all the things we've learnt through the season. And oh yes, coral fern, there we go, down there. I had a few time to use the zoom and find the correct way to use the zoom for you. Use the power of the zoom between that tree branch. Oh geez, you can't even see it from here in the monitor. Now, which way do I have to zoom? It's the other way, isn't it? Okay, through my old camera. Go between these things here, between these branches here, and hopefully down there. Oh, it looks really verdantly lime green here in the monitor, but down there you can see coral fern, and I think we came to the conclusion, and how come it's not in focus? Oh, it is now, is it, or not? Well, I think we came to the conclusion, wherever there's coral fern, there's a chance of finding bonata. But anyway, we'll pull this back now very slowly. So that was about 200, so that was about, when we focused in on the coral fern there, that was about what I'm seeing with my eyes, sort of thing. Natural one-to-one sort of thing. So the idea, we could just walk down there and have a squeeze, but I think I might go back to the car and get my cardigan. Well, I don't know why I was going to have an extra battery in my cardigan. Oh yes, I've got extra SD cards in my wallet that's in my cardigan. So yeah, I might need those if this runs out eventually, but I don't think it's going to run out before we have a quick squeeze at this one. And I don't know whether it's easier to go straight down here. As I said, we're almost at the end of September, 3 more weeks, and then we've got to worry about snakes. But at the moment, I'd just be sort of, you know, listening out for them, for any rustling in the bush sort of thing. But you know, some of the clobber is getting longer, longer shorts sort of thing. Whether we find anything we have to go back and put the wellies on, I don't know, but yeah, I suppose it's best to take the carding in case I do get bitten by a snake. I've got something I can use as a tourniquet rather than this, you know, thin cotton shirt sort of thing. But anyway, that's the idea. Go down and have a quick squiz of that. I don't know. It may even be better just to go to the other two sites, because as I've shown before, these other two sites down here are much smaller, so they'll be easier to get to, more, so easier access, I would think, compared to clambering all down here. I mean, it looks like it's closer there actually, and not getting much joy, but I suppose you do want me to. But anyway, we'll give it a go. How about that? Over and out for now. I'll just go and get my cardigan.